2022.
Thank you, Madam. Respected dignitaries on the dais, senior professors, today's guests, and mostly awaited students and jury members, very good morning to all. To encourage and handle the young minds towards innovation, the Government of India has started many initiatives under the Innovative India program. So Bharatiya Vijnana Mandali is one organization which is fully participating and making the innovative program of India a grand success. In association with AICT and Appcast, Bharatiya Vijnana Mandali started this Avishkaar event in 3 categories: working model competitions, innovative idea competitions, and business idea competitions. To conduct this event, Adikavinannayauniversity is extending wholehearted and full support to organize this event and make this event a grand success. Students from various institutions, basically from UG and PG and even diploma students also are eligible for this program. This program basically consists of 5 themes: Digital Bharat, Atmanirbhar Bharat, Swachh Bharat, Swastha Bharat, and Agritech. We received huge response from these students throughout the state. Almost 547 entries, means themes were registered, consists of 2,000 students. In preliminary screening, we screened meticulously and screened in 232 applications for the final state level competitions. This consists of 670 students on 3 categories. To evaluate the ideas brought out by the participants, the organization committee has taken a mammoth task of bringing in pioneers in various fields like education sectors and premier institutes like NIT and other universities, agriculture universities, pharma institutes and MBA institutes and research institutes are the jury acting as jury members. The jury has considered innovation, practicality, application, and business potential as the pillars to evaluate the concept or business idea. I wish all the best to the participants of this Avishkaar program and utilize this opportunity to a maximum extent. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your illuminating and informative message. Moving to the next forward, I would like to welcome Dr. YVN Chandrasekhar, sir, who is a senior scientist NSTL, to address the gathering.
Thank you, ma'am. Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, respected Director, NSTL, dignitaries on the dais, dignitaries of the dais, and young friends. I've been given 10 minutes to speak to you. I'll share my mind, whatever I have. The first thought is, all of you, those who are familiar with cricket, would know about the unfortunate chap, the night watchman, who is called to play at almost the fag end of the day. He is taken by surprise. విపరీతంగా బౌలింగ్ ఫాస్ట్ బౌలర్ వేస్తూ ఉంటారు, బెస్ట్ బ్యాట్స్మెన్ అందరూ అవుట్ అయిపోతూ ఉంటారు. పాపం వీడిని గబుక్కుని తోసిస్తారు, నువ్వు వెళ్ళరా వికెట్లు పడకుండా చూడు, ఏదో ఒకటి ఒకవైపు కాపు కాచేయి అంటాడు. శాస్త్రి గారు చేసిన పని అదే. I came here in my capacity as technology advisor to Director NSTL to accompany him to this program. He is the chief guest here. And suddenly I see that my name is also mentioned as one of the fellows who has to be on the dais. A night watchman battin gate naaku battindi. So now for the next 10 minutes or 8 minutes, I'd like to share my views. Avishkaar, trying to discover something that is already existing or something that can be synthesized from whatever is available with us. And the first requisite, I think, for that is to have a beginner's mind. A beginner's mind is one which is full of ideas, fresh ideas, uncorrupted by the environment and the situation. All ideas are good, and until and unless they are thrashed away as bad or useless. And pardon me, sir, I believe in the adage that science will progress only when old scientists die. Science progresses one funeral at a time, is what Max Planck said. Most of you must be read about Max Planck. Science progresses one funeral at a time. Why did he say that? That's because the challenges of the present day and of the future cannot be met by ideas and opinions of yesterday. Tomorrow's challenges that have to be met by youngsters like you need fresh ideas. As old Heraclitus said, you cannot step into the same river twice, and you are not the same person the next moment. Everything is in a constant state of flux flow. Everything changes with time. New challenges of the 21st century will require the young minds to think differently and to provide solutions which were not thought about before. ఇంతమంది గొప్ప మేధావుల ఫోటోలు ఇక్కడ మనం వెనక పెట్టుకొని వాళ్ళని చూసుకొని రోజు దండ వేస్తే ఏమీ జరగదు. Nothing is going to happen. Neither will those poor souls who have long left us. They will not know that you are garlanding them. What is required is to carry down their legacy. And if you have seen the song Vande Mataram, our national song, all the 5 stanzas, I appreciate the youngsters who have sung it and also the organizers who have given them an opportunity to sing it. After the first stanza, it is generally cut. Nobody sings the rest 4. That is what is required. And as we approach the International Women's Day, respecting women, which has been part of our culture, of our nation's culture, is something which needs to be driven deeper down into us. Vande Mataram. Look at that Mataram, whether it was written by the great poet for Goddess Durga originally and later taken as our national song. Whatever it is, respecting the greater among the 2 sexes is part of our Indian culture. And I see that a lot of young women are here in this audience. It is you who are going to make the future India. Having a beginner's mind is very important. Keep your mind free from all old ideas. Think new, think big, think better. And you will be able to achieve bigger things. I would like to end by quoting one of the greatest, by taking a leaf out of one of the greatest lives from our Puranas. Pardon me if I am sounding religious, I am not, but I am taking the inspiration from the mighty ape Hanuman. I am very fond of quoting this example everywhere I go. When he was first asked to go in search of Mother Sita, like all of us who embark on a new venture, we are always filled with doubt. Hanuman was filled completely with doubt, self-doubt. I cannot do. I may not be able to cross this ocean. It's not possible for me. I am a mere monkey. How can I cross this? See how long it is and I am too small. Then what happened? He took inspiration. He took inspiration from his peers, from his elders, like you should do from your peers, your teachers. Take inspiration from them. And it was metaphorically stated in the Purana or in Sundarakanda that Hanuman grew in size multifold. He became taller than the mountain. It's metaphorical. What happened was that by taking help of his peers and the advice of the elders, his confidence increased like a mountain. The next step was that when you grow in confidence, is to recognize what you were and what you are. He then prayed to the elders who were there. He saluted them. Those who have taken you on this path, who have made you come this big, You have to express your gratitude to them. He did that. And then next what? He never thought about what the consequences would be. He then took a leap. So if you are embarking, if you are going to be entrepreneurs in the future, it will be risky, but don't mind about it. You take the leap. Let us see what happens. It is only when you jump into the sea that you will learn how to swim. As long as you are in the shore, there is nothing. Ships are built to sail, not to be anchored to the shore. You have to sail, you have to go out. Hanuman took a leap. And then the problems start as you start going on your journey, entrepreneurial journey. Obstacles come to you in the way of friends too. People might try to bring you down in the way of friends too. Mainak comes up and says, I am a friend of your father, why don't you come? Why don't you take rest? But this man was supposed to go and search for Mother Sita, not to take rest. He never rested. He said, politely he said and declined. He said, no, thank you very much. I have work to do. I will go, please excuse me. And then he started flying towards his destination. The next problem, the obstacle which might come will be directly in form of something that would trouble you. Like Surasa, who wants to, gobble Hanuman. Here, Hanuman takes a form, a bigger form and a smaller form. What I try to interpret from it is that our ego, when we are trying to do something, grows so big that we would not be able to achieve the achieve the objective. Our ego becomes our obstacle. So then what he does is he quickly transforms himself into something very small, enters the mouth of the demon and comes out. So if required, if the situation so requires, ultimate, when you want to win the war, you can afford to lose a small battle. You do that. And then finally, at the final destination, the most difficult part of any venture is the last 5%. As you come closer to your destination, it is when that you will find that more and more difficulties arise. There is a big monster by name Lankini. And then it tries to, stop him. That when before you reach your destination, you will face your major obstacles. It is then that you have to regain all your strengths and fight your best. And then once you cross the line, yes, you have made it. Hanuman does the same, and that's how he achieves what he was. He was an ape, half human, half ape. That's what he has been depicted as. So if they can do it during their time, what stops us from doing it? I'm sure that all of you will go on, achieve big, and do great things for the sake of the country. All of us must put our hands together, join our forces together, and make this country stronger. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspirational message focused on Indian culture and women empowerment. As you are fond of quotes, I would like to add one more quote on Indian culture. India is a country in which every great religion finds a home here. Thank you very much, sir, for your message. Now, I would like to request Mrs. Anupama to give a brief introduction about Professor M. Jagannath Rao, sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Adikavinannaya University.
It's a great honor and privilege to give glimpses of the profile of our today's chief guest, Professor Mokka Jagannath Rao, sir. Professor Mokka Jagannath Rao Garu, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Adikavinannaya University, Rajamahendravaram, has completed his education both in India and abroad. He got his master's degree in engineering from the University of Alaska, United States of America. He got his PhD from Andhra University, Visakhapatnam in the year 1985. He joined as assistant professor in the Department of Geology, Andhra University in 1986, and later promoted to the professor and the head of the department from the same Department of Geology. He is a serious researcher and academician having more than 33 years of experience in both teaching and research. He has published nearly 150 papers in national and international journals. More than 33 scholars got awarded PhDs under his esteemed guidance. His students are not only from geology, but also from computer science, geoengineering, geophysics, and allied physics. He has strong research collaboration with various organizations from USA, Canada, and Australia. He has completed 8 funded projects from leading funding agencies of this country, including DST, UGC, CSIR, DOD, APMDC, DMR, TUF, MOEs, ISRO, and ONGC. He got huge consultancy projects from ONGC, namely studies on Holocene evolution of Mahanadi Delta, studies on land subsidence due to hydrocarbon exploration and exploitation at KGPG Basin, AP, using remote sensing and field studies. He has a vast experience in administration. He held various administrative positions like Director for Information Management Center, Andhra University, Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh, Dean for PG and Professional Examinations, Andhra University, AP, Director for International Students Affairs, Andhra University, Director for Delta Studies Institute, Andhra University, Chairman for Board of Studies, Department of Geosciences, Ambedkar University, Srikakulam, AP, Head of the Department, Department of Geology, Andhra University, and many others. He has filed a patent entitled an inventive model that explains the genesis of Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea, which is under consideration. He got many awards and honors, including Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan Award, the Best Academician Award of the Year 2019 by Andhra University. And he has awarded Scientist of the Year 2017 by National Environmental Science Academy, NASA, New Delhi. He was in editorial board of Indian Journal of Environment and Eco-Planning. He is the member of various professional scientific bodies of national and international repute. He is the NAC accessor and many more. He is a member in various boards of selection committees at national and state level. His earlier selections includes UPSC Civil Services Group B, UPSC exam in 1985, UPSC Geologist examination, All India 11th rank in 1983. Because of his passion for teaching, he is in teaching life. His vision is to see that Adikavinannayauniversity should be the international institute of choice for education, research, training, and consultancy. I wholeheartedly thank the organizers of the prestigious Avishkaar program in providing this opportunity to introduce such an able personality. Thank you. In this juncture, I request Professor Jagannatha Rao sir to speak a few words.
Thank you.
I'm extremely happy to be part of this Avishkaar 2022, being organized by the Vijnana Bharati, AP chapter of Bharatiya Vijnana Mandali. The dignitaries on the dais, Dr. Y. Srinivas Rao, Director, NSTL, Visakhapatnam, Sri Praveen Ramdas, National Secretary Vibha, New Delhi, Dr. T. Srinivas Reddy, Scientist, ISRO, Sri Harikota, Professor G.R.K. Sastry, Secretary, Bharatiya Vidya Bharati, Professor G.R.K. Sastry, Dr. Y.B.N. Chandrasekhar, Scientist, NSTL, Sri K. Sastry, State Coordinator for BVM, and Dr. Vijay Nirmala and Dr. Padmavati, my colleagues here who are in the organizing organization of this Avishkaar 2022, along with Dr. Avishkaar and other faculty members, and especially all the students came from different colleges of this state to participate in this very important, very inspiring program, Avishkaar. I congratulate the organizers for organizing such a wonderful program of Avishkaar to inspire the young minds towards innovations. Being in the education system, being in the higher education, I always want to see that students should not be just confined to classrooms. The students should be given an opportunity to think out of box. The youngsters, the young minds, the youngsters are with bubbling energy. You need to streamline that energy and you bring out their talent, the innovative ideas of these youngsters. In the school, college, or the universities are not simply should be teaching something in the classroom and conducting the exams and giving away those degrees. The schools, colleges, and the universities should have a role to play and see so that the students are given an opportunity to think on their own, think innovatively, and also bring their talents of innovative ideas right from schooling and school days. The major responsibility for this should be with the teachers. The teachers should encourage, inculcate, give them an opportunity to think innovatively and out of box. I strongly feel still these kind of platforms are not available in many of these educational institutions, whether at school level or college level or university level. Because, first of all, the teacher should be innovative. How many teachers are innovative? How many teachers are really think about innovation? How many teachers really want to be innovative? How many teachers are really want their students to be innovative? That is need to be questioned. That need to be examined. Just now we had a discussion in our chamber with the Honorable Director, Y. Srinivas Rao sir, and also with the Praveen Ramdas. In education, if you neglect the higher education in any country, the country will be automatically destroyed. So we need to have the strong education. We need to attract very good and quality teachers. So that is the basic thing. That is the foundation. That is the foundation for the good education, the good teaching, good practices, good motivation. Then really the innovation will come, the next. First of all, we need the quality teachers. We need to think about how to attract the quality teachers into the education system. That is very, very important. First of all, we need to think about attracting the cream of this country to become teachers. The cream of the cream are not coming into the teaching profession. Why? Because of many factors, where we cannot discuss those factors here. because this is not the platform. But one thing we need to remember, the cream of the cream are not coming into the teaching profession because of various reasons. So, first of all, we need to think and reform the policies so that the best possible teachers are appointed in the schools, colleges, and universities. Unfortunately, we see the people who could not get any job anywhere are becoming teachers. We are running the show with the contractual teachers, with the ad hoc teachers. We are unable to get the permanent faculty because of the funding and budgetary cuts. So such factors definitely influence the youngsters we train. We are unable to bring out the talent from these youngsters. We are unable to give the good output to the nation. So that is what we need to think about. We are no less than anybody in this world. We have greatest scientists, we have intelligent students, we can do wonders provided we give them an opportunity. We give them a platform. We give them an opportunity to experimentation, develop models, think innovatively. So that is the reason why even in this university, we have recently started the student clubs in engineering and science. The students clubs give them an opportunity to think, to discuss, to develop, to innovate. With a humble beginning, the students are doing wonders. Very recently, we have conducted a second anniversary, completed this student club carnival, and the models, the innovations they have developed, really amazing. With very, very, very simple equipment, simple investment, they have developed good models. So this is what the opportunity, that platform. Now this Avishkaar 2022 is such a bigger platform, giving opportunity to all these youngsters to present their ideas, present their models, present their innovation. This is what we want. These kind of programs we want. These kind of opportunities we need to give to these youngsters. So behind this, we have definitely the talented teachers. We need to congratulate those teachers also. Because of those teachers, you are here. The teachers who encourage you, the teachers who always motivate you. We need such teachers. We need more such teachers in the system so that more innovators, more talented people come out freely and think out of box and come up with something big. Majority of the teachers even don't tell about innovation. Majority of teachers never tell about patenting. Why we do not have many patents in this country? Because the problem is with the teachers. The teachers should tell. Teachers always say, okay, this is the lesson. You reproduce that lesson in the exam, you get good marks. That kind of tendency is very wrong. The students only are trained to reproduce in the exam to get the first rank. The students are not given an opportunity to think, even to debate, which is given in the textbook. We never give them an opportunity to debate. So whatever is given in the textbook, that is right, that's all. But the teachers should tell the students, okay, this is up to this lesson is okay. If you have any other ideas, let us have a group discussion. Let us think. then only something new will come up. That is what out-of-box thinking. So the teachers should play their role to encourage these youngsters so that they'll be more innovative and they'll come up with their ideas, they think out of box. And I congratulate again the AP chapter of Vijnana Bharati under the leadership of Sri K. Sastri. I congratulate Sri Sastri Garu for conducting this excellent program, and also congratulate all the youngsters who have participated in this program, who came all the way. And I'm very delighted to have this opportunity to conduct this program in Adikavinannayauniversity University. Thank you very much. Thank you. All the best.
Better than 1,000 days of diligent study is one day with a great teacher is enough. Now this Adikavinannaya University is very fortunate to have such type of great teacher as an administrator. So he is the best example for court of teachers which can change his lives with the right mix of chalk and challenges. Thank you, sir, for permitting us to host this Avishkaar 2022 at this Adikavinannaya University and for your ravishing message. Thank you, sir. Moving forward, Balasya Moolam Vaigyanam. The source of strength is science that drives the nation in peace and war. Today we are very privileged to have a scientist and pride of nation as a chief guest to this innovative competitions platform Avishkaar 2022 as a chief guest. Dr. Y. Srinivas Rao, sir, who is a director, NSTL DRDO Visakhapatnam. Sir, I request you to give a message to the budding people.
ఆదికవి నన్నయ్య గారి విశ్వవిద్యాలయంలో సభావేదికపై అలంకరించిన పెద్దలు, ఈ విశ్వవిద్యాలయం ఉపకులపతి ప్రొఫెసర్ జగన్నాథరావు గారు, వారి జర్నీ చాలా పెద్దది. జియాలజీలో ప్రొఫెసరు, అమెరికాలో తన విద్యాభ్యాసం పూర్తి చేసుకుని పోస్ట్ డాక్టరల్ ఇక్కడ చేసి మన కోసం ఈ దేశంలో నిలబడి మీకోసం మీ ముందు ఇక్కడ నిలబడిన గొప్ప వ్యక్తి. వేదికలు అలంకరించిన ఇండియన్ స్పేస్ రీసెర్చ్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్. ఇవాళ మనమందరం ఫోన్లు కానీ ఏదైనా కానీ కంఫర్టబుల్ ఉన్నామంటే, జీపీఎస్ ఉన్నదంటే, మీకు మీ మధ్యలో మీరందరూ కంఫర్టబుల్గా ఉన్నారు. మన పొలాలకి ఎప్పుడు నీరు కావాలి, ఎప్పుడు వర్షం పడుతుంది, ఎప్పుడు సైక్లోన్ వస్తుందో ముందుగా చెప్పి మనల్ని కాపాడుతూ వస్తున్న ఆర్గనైజేషన్ నుంచి వచ్చిన శాస్త్రవేత్త శ్రీనివాస్ రెడ్డి గారికి, నా సహచరుడు, ఒక ఇంపార్టెంట్ ప్రాజెక్ట్కి ప్రాజెక్ట్ డైరెక్టరు, ఒక డెకాయ్ సిస్టమ్ తయారు చేయడంలో నిమగ్నమైన శాస్త్రవేత్త చంద్రశేఖర్ గారికి, వేదికలు అలంకరించిన భారతీయ విజ్ఞాన మోర్చా మండలి కార్యదర్శి గారు, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ కార్యదర్శి గారు, నాకు ముందుగా పరిచయము ఎన్ఐటి తాడేపల్లిగూడెంలో ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్లో ప్రొఫెసర్గా పనిచేస్తూ ఎన్నో సేవలు అందిస్తున్న జిఆర్కే శాస్త్రి గారు, ఇవాళే పరిచయం అయిన ప్రవీణ్ రామదాస్ గారు, రాష్ట్రీయ కార్యదర్శి భారతీయ విజ్ఞాన్ మండల్, నన్ను ఇక్కడ దాకా లాక్కొచ్చి నేను ఆమె ఢిల్లీకి వెళ్తుంటే కూడా ఆపి నన్ను తీసుకొచ్చి మీ ముందుకి నిలబెట్టిన కెఎస్ శాస్త్రి గారికి, వేదిక ముందు ఉన్న అధ్యాపకులు, ఉపాధ్యాయులు, జ్యూరీ మెంబర్లు, ఈ సభను అలంకరించిన చిన్నారి విద్యార్థినులు, ఎంతో కాంపిటీషన్, శ్రీనివాస్ రెడ్డి గారు చెప్పారు, ఎంతోమంది కాంపిటీషన్లో మీరు మీ ఓన్ టాలెంట్ తోటి, ఇన్నోవేషన్ తోటి ఇక్కడికి విచ్చేసి నేనేం మాట్లాడతానో అని ఆదురుగా చూస్తూ, కొంతమందికి నిద్ర వచ్చినా నిద్ర ఆపుకుంటూ నన్ను వింటూ ఉన్నారు. కొంత మర్చిపోయాను, ఎంటర్ అవుతుంటే బ్రహ్మాండంగా నాట్యం చేశారు. మమ్మల్ని ఇన్వైట్ చేస్తూ మమ్మల్ని వెనకాల కూర్చునిపోయారు. తల్లి చాలా బాగా చేశారమ్మా మీరు. నేను ఎన్నో సభలకు వెళ్ళాను, వందే మాతరం పూర్తిగా వినలేదు. సగం వరకు పాడగలిగాను, తర్వాత వింటూ ఉండిపోయాను. ఆ పాడిన విద్యార్థులకు నేను మొబైల్ ఫోన్ చూస్తూ వందే మాత్రం కూడా పాడాల్సి వచ్చిందా ఈ దేశానికి అనుకున్నాను. తర్వాత అర్థమైంది 4 వర్షన్స్ పాడాలంటే మొబైల్ ఫోన్ చూడాల్సిందే, తప్పదు మనందరికీ. మనం ఆ స్థితిలో ఇవాళ ఉన్నాము. వారికి కూడాను ఇక్కడ నేను మామూలుగా కూర్చుని వైస్ ఛాన్సలర్ గారితో, ఇది నా మనసులో మాట, నేను ఈ వేదిక మీద చెప్పలేదు, ఇక్కడ వైస్ ఛాన్సలర్లో ఎప్పుడు చెప్పలేదు, ప్రతి సభకు వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు చెప్తున్నాను. మన భారతదేశం బాగుపడాలి అంటే ప్రాచీన విద్య ఏదైతే భారతదేశంలో ఉందో, గురువుకి ఆనాటి రాజులు అన్నిటికంటే ఎక్కువ ప్రాముఖ్యతనిచ్చారు. గురువు వస్తే రాజు లేచి నిలిచిపడేవాడు, గురువు కావాల్సినవన్నీ రాజు ఇచ్చేవాడు. గురువు ఎప్పుడు దేని గురించి ఆలోచించేవాడు కాదు, ఓన్లీ విద్యా బోధన కోసమే. ఎందుకంటే గురువు కావాల్సినవన్నీ రాజు చూసుకునేవాడు. ఇవాళ గురువు అడాక వ్యవస్థలో బయట ఉన్న మామూలు వాళ్ళకంటే కూడా తక్కువ జీతానికి పనిచేయాల్సిన అవసరం ఈ దేశానికి పట్టింది అంటే చాలా బాధగా ఉంది. నేను ప్రతి వేదిక మీద చెప్పేది ఒకటే, బయట యాప్ డెవలప్ చేసే ఇంజనీరింగ్ నుంచి బయటికి వచ్చేవాళ్ళు ₹1,00,00,000 ప్యాకేజీ కంటే వెళ్ళటం కంటే కూడా ఎక్కువ ప్యాకేజ్తో గురువులు పని చేస్తేనే ఈ దేశం బాగుపడుతుంది. వైట్ కాలర్లో గురువులు, శ్రామికలో మన ఫార్మర్స్ ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారో వాళ్ళిద్దరు ఎప్పుడైతే సంపాదిస్తారో మనము ప్రపంచాన్ని శాసిస్తాము. ఇది తథ్యం. ఇంకా ఇన్నోవేషన్, మనది 15,000 సంవత్సరాల చరిత్ర. మొన్న ఫిబ్రవరి 22 నాడే 8,000 సంవత్సరాల క్రితం ఈ దేశానికి క్యాలెండర్ ఇచ్చిన మయాసుర ఈ దేశానికి క్యాలెండర్ ఇచ్చిన మయాసుర గారు 7 రోజులు ఏదైతే క్యాలెండర్ ఇవాళ ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా వాడకంలో ఉందో భారతదేశం 8,000 సంవత్సరాల క్రితం ఇచ్చింది. ఇది చిన్న ముక్క. నలంద తక్షశిల విశ్వవిద్యాలయాన్ని మన ఆక్రమితులు కాల్చినప్పుడు సంవత్సరం మండిందంటే ఎంత జ్ఞానం బోధపడింది దాంట్లో ఉందో మీరు ఆలోచించాల్సిన విషయం. ఒక శిలాఫలకాన్ని చెక్కినప్పుడు ప్రతి అంగుళం, ప్రతి అంశం దాంట్లో చెప్పే ఒక నాట్యాన్ని చూపించాలన్నా, ఒక భంగిమని చూపించాలన్నా, ఒక దేవతలను చూపించాలన్నా, ఒక పాఠ్యం చెప్పాలన్నా ఒక శిలాఫలకంలో చెక్కగలిగినప్పుడు 1000 అడుగుల ఎత్తులో. నేను మొన్న ఇదివరకు కూడా ఇంకో వేదిక కూడా చెప్పాను, మా వెనకాల సింహాచలం గుడి ఉంది. సింహాచలం పైన ప్రతి పిల్లర్ డిఫరెంట్ టెక్నాలజీతో ఉంటుంది, డిఫరెంట్ ఆర్కిటెక్చర్తో ఉంటుంది. ఎప్పుడో చెక్కారు. గరుత్మంతుడు వాహనం ఉంటుంది అక్కడ. గరుత్మంతుడిది ప్రతి అంశము, ప్రతి కర్వ్స్ కూడా దాని మీద డిజైన్ అయిపోయి ఉంటుంది. ఇది చేయగలిగారు. 3D ప్రింటింగ్ లేదు, మీ ఇన్నోవేషన్ లేదు, ఏమీ లేదు అంటే ఎంత టెక్నాలజీ మన దగ్గర ఉంది. రామేశ్వరంకి రాముడు చేసిన రాయి నీళ్ళల్లో తేలేది కూడా మనం చూడగలిగాం. మనకు ఉంది ఇవాళ, ఇప్పుడు కూడా చూస్తాం. మనము అనుకున్న బద్రీనాథ్ కేదార్నాథ్కి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు చూస్తాం, అది నీళ్ళలో తేలుతాయి. అంటే అటువంటిది కూడా, అంటే ఆ రోజు కూడా హైడ్రోడైనమిక్స్, ఆర్కిమిడిస్ ప్రిన్సిపల్ ఏదైతే తర్వాత అమల్లోకి వచ్చిందో ఆ రోజే అమల్లో ఉన్నది. ఈ ఇన్నోవేషన్ మన దగ్గర ఉంది. మనము ఎక్కడో కొన్ని ఆక్రమిత రాజుల వల్ల కొన్ని ఆక్రమించడం వల్ల కూడా అవి ఎక్కడో కనుమరుగైపోయింది. మళ్ళీ మనం కనుక్కుంటున్నాం, మళ్ళీ ముందుకొస్తున్నాం. అలా అని నేను ప్రాచీనంలో ఏమో చేశాను ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయను అంటే కూర్చుంటే కుదరదు. ఇప్పుడు గురువుగారు చెప్పినట్టు ముందు ఎవరో చెప్పారు యుక్రెయిన్ విషయం కానీ దాని మీద చెప్పినట్టు మన మీద నిలబడాలి. మన తోటి దేశం చైనా, మనం ఇక్కడ చెప్పుకోవాలి, చైనా దాదాపు మనకి 70% ఇంపోర్ట్స్ ఇస్తుంది ఇవాళ. మనం ఆ ఇంపోర్ట్లోంచి బయటపడాలి. మన సొంతంగా రావాలంటే ఈ చిన్నారులే చెయ్యాలి. ఇన్నోవేషన్ అంటే ఏదో రొటీన్కి వెళ్తే రాదు, రిస్క్ తీసుకుంటే వస్తుంది, వేరే విధంగా ఆలోచిస్తే వస్తుంది. ఒకటి ఏదైనా తయారు చేయాలంటే నేను నాకున్న జర్నీలో 3-4 ప్రోడక్ట్స్ ఈ దేశానికి ఇవ్వగలిగాను. ఇచ్చినప్పుడు ఏమీ ఆలోచన లేని చోట నుంచి ఒక పేపర్ మీద ఒక కాన్సెప్ట్ నుంచి ఒక రాకెట్ చేయాలనే విశ్వశాస్త్రవేత్త అంగీకరిస్తే ఒక రాకెట్ చేయాలంటే ఒక రీజన్కి వెళ్ళాలంటే మనకి ఏమీ ఉండని స్టేటస్ నుంచి దాంట్లో ఏమేమి కావాలి, ఎలా పరికరాలు కావాలి, ఏ టెక్నాలజీ అవైలబుల్ ఉంది, ఏది మనం సొంతంగా ఆలోచించి చేయాలి. ఈ స్పీడ్ వెళ్ళాలంటే మన దగ్గర ఇప్పుడున్న ప్రొపల్షన్ పనికి రాకపోతే ఏ ప్రొపల్షన్ పెట్టాలి. ఒక్కొక్కసారి మన ప్రాచీన దాంట్లో ఉంటుంది, ఒక్కొక్కసారి పాశ్చాత్యులు చేసిన దాంట్లో ఉంటుంది, ఇంకొకరు చేసిన దాంట్లో ఉంటుంది. అది చదువుతూ చేసుకుంటూ తయారు చేసుకుంటూ రావాలి అంటే ఎన్నో రిస్క్ తీసుకోవాలి. రిస్క్ తీసుకున్న ప్రతిసారి మనం సక్సెస్ అవుతామో ఫెయిల్ అవుతామో తెలీదు, తయారయ్యేంతవరకు తెలీదు, ఇబ్బందులు వస్తాయి. ఒక్కోసారి 10 సంవత్సరాలు పడుతుంది, ఒక్కోసారి 2 సంవత్సరాలను వచ్చేస్తుంది. అయినా కానీ చేసుకుంటూ ముందుకెళ్ళాలి. అప్పుడే మన సొంతది మనవి అనేవి ఉంటాయి. మనవన్నీ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఈ దేశాన్ని ముందు నడిపి